Hi guys, it's Kali here. Are you feeling sweet? Oh my gosh. Today we're going to play with a lot of fun sugars. Welcome, come on in. Have you ever wanted to make and play with these neat artificial cupcakes and this is donuts and make your own sweet inspired piece, but you weren't sure how to mix these elements together? Today we're going to make that really simple for you and make this design quick and easy. And don't forget to hang around towards the end. We've got a bonus surprise for you at the end of the video you're going to want to see, because we're going to add a little sweet special touch. So come on in, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us here. We're so glad to have you. I'm Kali, and all these goodies can be found at Kalis.com. So let's get started. All right, guys, here is our base. Instead of working on a regular wreath base, today we are going to work on this cute little cupcake base. But all of these elements we're using for this project can be mixed together to do that same thing. So because of the base, we had pink and teal. I found two ribbons that were really fun. They have the polka dots, because this is going to match the polka dots that you can see all over the elements. Little sprinkles, the dots work like sprinkles. So that's our combination here, pinks and teals. Can you imagine if your grandma putting this up on your door for your sweet granddaughter's birthday? And you can make one of these and use it for everybody's birthday. Just add a little name tag when it's their time, and they'll get so used to you celebrating every time with them, and they'll want the wreath hung up on the door when it's their time. So first thing we're going to do is you can add your own hanger. This does have a hanger built in. If you want a lower hanger, I would use a wire. Depending what kind of wreath hanger you have on your door, you could always use a wire down low also and attach it to the frame right here. Whatever you want, but this one does have a hanger already on it. Now we're going to build our design on floral foam. So floral foam is these green blocks. You can get these at your craft store and cut them up. You want the kind that's not sandy. It's more dense. You don't want the kind that's used with water. These work best for here. And cut it really small where it can fit right between these two sections, because it's really important that we make this base really stable. In our design school class, I'm always teaching, we've got to make sure our elements are hidden and things are made and constructed the best we can. We don't want them to fall apart. I've given this just a little swim in my glue pot, so I've added hot glue to the bottom, and now I'm going to press that right down. I'm going to gently flip this over and just touch it, because this burlap will adhere to that glue. Now that's not enough to stabilize it in here, because that would pull against the frame. We need to get it attached to these pieces of grapevine. So we're going to use what's called a floral pin. It's a U-shaped pin here. I'm going to dip these in glue, and then we're going to come in and tuck them into that block of foam. So you're going to see me push it in from the sides right here. And we're just making a really stable base, and then it's just really easy to create on foam, because you don't have to worry about everything being placed exactly right. We can move it around, adjust it, all those good things. So I'm putting two from this side. So you see I'm going through the grapevine. I'm trying to go through the grapevine. Work with me, mama. Pressing it in. There it goes. And I'm going to put a couple on the bottom also. So yes, it's glued to the back, but all the weight is going to be held with these pins. So that's little tricks I like to share with you guys. I've learned along the way, my 25-year career here creating beautiful floral designs, and I just like to share these tips because it will be easier for you to create things, and you can rock and roll your designs. So I've got 4 pins in my little block of foam, and we're ready to get started with all the fun parts. Okay, don't forget, gotta come back later towards the end, because when we do the very last step, you're gonna think it's so cute. So the first thing we're gonna do is set our base out. And because this is a kind of a whimsical piece, we're gonna use these really cute, this is kind of like a chenille, fuzzy, fun, it's kind of a spray. So we're going to use this in the background. Now, I just booted somehow I booted a cupcake off my pick over here. I got to fix that before we get too far, y'all. I can't pretend. So, let's get these in first. Okay, so I'm going to cut these down until they have about 2 inches. That's all I need to put into my base here. There's the first one, and there's the second one. Now, when you're creating a door hanger, you've got to think about spacing and weight. I can't have all the weight going to one side or the other. It'll flop on you. So we're going to offset our design. So if I want to have this one go this way, then I need this weight to go on the other side, which works out great because I think that's super cute anyway. But you have to be thinking about that when you're placing these in. So I'm going to put those going both directions. So we'll pop one in the bottom of the foam and one in the top. So here we go. Let's do it. So they're going to go opposite each other. There we go. I'm going to push it right in. How cute is that? And I'll show you, we can do more fun things with these also. These are just a fun pick. I love them. So we're going opposite because we got to keep that weight distributed. So this curly one's going in on the other side. I am putting them in my glue pot, guys. Y'all can check any of our Freestyle Fridays. You'll see me using the glue pot, so you can be familiar with that. Okay, so there it is. There's the fun tinsel-y stuff. And we're going to work with that more as we keep building. But next, I want to grab my teal. This is teal donuts. The reason I want to get the teal donuts in now is because I want to bring that teal color from down here and pop it towards the front of the piece. And the easiest way to do this, I'm going to trim this right below here a couple of inches. Okay. And then we're going to make a cut right here, and we'll put these in two separate ways. All right. So I'm going to put these two donuts up at the top. So I'll give them a dunk in my glue pot. And we'll just push this guy in down here. I'm going to go on this side. Okay, so these two over here, and then I need this donut over there so I can kind of distribute the weight. All right, I'm going to put that one down there. So cute. My gosh, can you see it already? Can you see the grandkids fighting over? I want it up for my birthday. No, I want it for my birthday. Oh, Lord, you're going to have to make 3. I was thinking you could actually just add a cute little name tag when it came to their birthday. It'd be so precious. And if you do a Christmas candy themed, which I like to do, this goes perfect with that as well. Okay, now I'm going to grab my, this is cupcakes. We've got the cupcake in the back. We're going to use this cupcake in the front. I'm just going to trim this off right here. We'll have 2 at the top and, of course, 1 at the bottom. And I'm going to have these kind of going this way. They can go in right here. And spread those guys out and just kind of straddle around the cupcakes. How's that look? You can see it pretty good. And for this one, I'll just pin it in with the floral pin from the top because I don't want it real long. If I were to put it in at that length, it'd be too tall. So it's no big deal. We'll just pin one in there and I'll put one more above. So 2 floral pins. Pop it in. You guys, if you would like live alerts when we do post new videos and go live, just head over to textkalee.com. You can sign up for our text message listing, and I will get you a text when we have new content. So you'll never miss a video. I'm going to trim this one off too, and it'll be nice and short. You can always hold on to these little wires. You could use them for different projects. I'm going to pop this one kind of going down beside the teal donut a little bit longer. Look how cute already. Super duper cute. Okay, now I told you to wait for that bonus at the end, but we got to tie the bow first. So I'm going to grab my ribbons, which I showed you at the beginning. The polka dot, the pink, and the teal. And we're going to make a really cute bow for this dude real fast. I'm going to move him over to the side. You got to scoot over just a second, booty. Move your booty over. All right. Now here is my bow maker. Holy moly. That was my other sign. Red sign down. Okay, so I'm going to start off with teal, and we're going to make these at about 16-inch tails. So, guys, I do bow training every Wednesday. If you come join us on our Facebook page, I'll teach you how to make your own bows from start to finish. I'm going to do this loop at, I'm going to do it at 6.5, a little bit bigger. 6.5, because I got a little surprise we're putting in the middle, and I don't want to make it too small. 6.5. Very nice. 6.5. We're going to do 2 loops of the teal. And I'm going to just spread them out. I twist when I get to the center. 6.5. And then I scrunch when I'm done, and I'm bringing that other tail down. Okay, just like that. And I will cut this at an angle. Woo! Go over there, floral pin. So our cute little teal polka dot. Now I'm going to grab my pink, and we'll use it next. This is a 1.5. That was a 2.5. When I say that, I'm referring to the width of the ribbon. And I'll just make these tails just about the same. And I'm going to go at 6.5. So I'm going at 6 on these. Twist, 6.5. 6. Yeah, shorter, 6, not 6.5. And I'm going to do 2 of these also. And just spread these apart. How cute. So we'll have 2 and 2. And I'll scrunch that down. All right. And then I will cut at an angle. And you don't need to worry about adding more layers. That's all we're going to do on this one. We're going to keep it really easy. I take a cable tie and run that right beside my dowel rods and gently, gently bring it up. And add some pressure. Then I'll rotate this to the back. And now I have to fluff it because it's moved on me a little bit during this whole process. Don't forget, your cute surprise is coming. Hang tight, everybody. Super cute like that. Now I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to add a pin to the back instead of a cable tie because we'll be pinning this into our actual project. Okay, and I'm going to take and trim that off. And now we're ready to go ahead and place this in the center. The nice thing is it's going to cover all of our foam and kind of hide it. So let's tuck that in. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm going to bring over a little glue to my pin. You have to glue those pins in, guys, or they'll pull out. Blue Merino's got to do it right. You got to build it right. Okay, put the pin. The glue on the pin, and then I'm going to come to the center and I'm going to have it go a little bit at an angle to kind of match the angle everything else has been at. Okay, so I get that in. Now we're not done. I have to get control of this bow and these ribbons. You can't just throw that on and be done. These have to come underneath, and that's going to be good because it's going to help me control and hide my little foam under there. Now just like that, and I'm going to bring that up. Now, normally we use moss on something floral. You know, we could hide it with moss, but in this case, if you need to cover a little bit edges of your foam down there, you're going to use little blocks of ribbon to do that. But let me show you that little sweet treat you've been waiting for, surprise at the end. We're going to use this to cover all the mechanics. Are you ready? It's so cute. Prepare yourself. It's a big juicy ice cream ornament. We're going to pin this right down the center of that bow, and it's going to hide everything. Totally hide everything. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to want to pin it down there at the bottom. So I'm going to rotate this to where I like a little more green or a little more pink, whatever I want. Get the texture I want towards the front. I like this one, I think, with a little more pink. I can cut the ornament hanger off the top. We don't need that. And we'll show our really cute ice cream cone here. I do need to fluff everything out and get it where I want it, including my tails. And now I'm going to take and use a little dowel rod, which you could, these are for shish kebabbing, barbecuing. Okay, and you have to think about this before you put it in. My foam is down here, so I'm going to need the stick to go in the foam down here, but hold my ice cream cone up. So I have to think about the placement of it. So first thing I'm going to do is just dip this in glue. And I'm going to go into my ice cream cone right here. Okay, so it's in. That'll be on the back. You will not see that. Now I'm going to think about how short I need to cut this. Just lay it on top of there. Play with it a little bit so you see how short. And I'm going to trim that just down a little bit. And we will then put a little glue on there. You have to have glue when you go into the foam or it could possibly pull out. So I hit it with a little glue. And now I'm just going to gently push that into the foam, and it's going to be so stinking cute. Look at it go in. Look at it go in. Super cute. So that was your little treat at the end. Now I want to show you what you need to do also. You need to pull these forward. This pink pieces can be brought up and be real whimsical. You need to get your, I keep thinking that these are not cupcakes. You need to get your cupcakes pulled forward. So there's lots of dimension. Of course, you need your donuts to move around and spread around. So they look like they're exploding off the base, but you want to utilize all of this and use that dimension. If you just pull that forward, you see how cute it is? Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. there it is, your pink and teal cupcake door hanger. If you've been really scared to play with these kind of mechanics, you could build this same thing on a wreath. It'd be okay. And how cute would it be if you painted that wreath pink first? Wouldn't that be fun? Go have fun with flowers or candy and ice cream. You guys can get all these supplies at Kaliza.com, and you can also let us know in the comments if you need the whole kit or the supply list to make this project. I'll see you next time. Go have fun with flowers.